Hello, everyone. Welcome back to A Cup of Conversation with me, Nidra Simmons. I just want to come on again to just give gratitude and show my appreciation to God, to my spirit team, to my ancestors, to all of the archangels, guardian angels, my whole spirit team, everyone that's been there to help me in my time of need, and those that are out there helping to you guys as well. I just want to come on and just talk about life. And I want to talk about being comfortable in your skin. Um, I want to talk about being yourself, loving who you are, and being creative with yourself and being authentically who you are. You don't have to please others. You don't have to be afraid to, make changes to yourself as long as they're helpful, safe changes. Um, but I just wanted to come on and just have a basic conversation. I know I talked about boundaries before in the past, and I still think that boundaries are needed. Coming from someone that had a life going through life without any boundaries, I recommend that you do start setting boundaries for yourself because it is needed. Even in relationships, for some reason, without boundaries, people think that they can control you. And the only person that can control you is yourself. Um, I mean, if you're children, then you have your parents, they have to tell you what to do. But as adults, you have to be able to know what is right for you and do what is right for yourself. You don't have to look for others to give you direction and guidance. Seek God first in everything that you do, by all means, and He will direct your path. I just want to just talk to those who have went through life trying to be the best person that they can and made constant changes to themselves because they were trying to please others. And this time frame in my life, I am just trying to please me. I am loving on me, and it's a wonderful thing to love on myself, especially going through years without loving on myself. Um, Loving on yourself is a wonderful thing. It is an awesome thing. I highly recommend it. I highly hope that you guys out there take the time to love on yourself and to be authentically, originally you, whoever you are. Shine a light on yourself and let your talents come through. Um, I just want to touch on a few things. I recently watched the movie Wicked, and there was a phrase that was in there that has been ringing in my ear. It was, I may not be able to say it word for word, but basically, they were talking about how in a world that's been full of everything nice and everything flowing, everybody's happy, that they became bored, or some people became bored that they had to create something evil or something that people could be angry with. And in that movie, you had two girls growing up, living life the best that they knew how, and you had someone who wanted something from one of the girls. And I'm not going to say names because I don't want to ruin it for those who have not yet seen it. But it was a woman who recognized the talent of one particular individual, and she stood out. She didn't blend in with everybody else. And at first, she took ownership of what she had witnessed her do, and then uh, realized that she can be the one to help put that anger in the world, or she can be that person that people can hate. All that took place after she had stole a book, but or a spell book. But regardless of what it is that she took, the point that I'm trying to make is you have people out here who can recognize your talents before you recognize your talents, and they would try to use you to do wrong for them, or they will try to take your talents and use it for themselves. And this is why I say boundaries are important, because you need to set boundaries. You need to let others know what you will take and what you will not take, whether it's male, female, boss, whatever. You're an individual. You created in the image of God, and um, you're special. I'm special. We all special. So Learn your talents. Spend time with yourself. Love on yourself. Discover what you like. Discover what makes you who you are. And go inward within yourself and discover the talents that God already blessed you with. Because we live in a world where people can see what others have before they see it, because we live in a chaotic world. We live in a world that the enemy likes to have a field day in. And what I mean by that is he will create things for you to make it seem like you have to do it or else. You do have to take care of your family. You do have to pay bills, but you don't have to live your life saying, oh my gosh, I got to work every day. I got to pay these bills. These bills got to get paid. Life is going to happen whether you pay those bills or not. So on that same note, you need to know what is important for you, what is not, what you can worry about at the moment, and things that you can worry about later. If you have a family, that's a blessing, and you should take time to spend time with your family. I and myself, when I was growing up, and I didn't really spend too much time with my kids because I was like that woman who had to get things done. I have to pay these bills and everything. I need to get this paid, because if I don't get paid, something will get shut off. I don't want to be living in my car. I want to live in a house. Regardless of that fear, I want you to understand that life is going to happen whether you pay those bills on time or not. Still pay your bills, don't get me wrong, but don't make that your life. We were not blessed to just live here and work hard. I used to always tell myself, is this it? Is this it? I mean, do I just have to work every day without stopping 2 or 3 jobs a time, and just constantly going and being there for my kids barely? I mean, there were times where I saw my kids maybe only at night. Once I peeked in and see they were sleeping, and that was it. I didn't have conversations with them throughout the day because I worked. I wasn't there to cook meals for them at night because I worked. Their father was there to make meals for them and everything, so they didn't starve. They were fed, they were taken care of. But the point that I'm trying to make in my mind and my head at the time, the enemy had a field day with me making me think, or me allow myself to think that that's what I had to do. There's more to life than just working. Spend time with your family, spend time with your children, love on yourself, take yourself out, dress up. May not have nowhere to go, but just do what makes you feel good. So, again, maintain yourself, love on yourself, keep boundaries, and that's for protection for you. Even in relationships, for some reason, men think that they can control women if they're in that relationship. But they can only control you women if you let them. A relationship is something, it's 2 people coming together. It's like a constant and a vowel. CVC. You got 2 people coming together to form one relationship under one roof. You're still 2 individuals, but you're coming together and make a life under one roof. And the fact that you are 2 individuals, don't lose that. Don't forget who you are. Don't lose your talents, your abilities, your likes, yourself, and trying to find or please somebody else. Women, you are not owned by no man. Man, you're not owned by no women. You are your own individual person. You have a mind to create, a mind to think. You have a mind to be who you are. And there is no controlling. There's no, oh, you're my man and I'm your woman. Your parts belong to me and that's it. No, my parts belong to me and your parts belong to you. But in a relationship, you still have to do what you want to do in the long run. Don't do what everybody else wants you to do, because then you'll lose yourself in the process. So again, I hope I said something that was helpful. I just wanted to come on. I want to always give honor to God. I may not always have a scripture to back up on my posts, but I still have knowledge and wisdom that I can share to you guys. And always put God first, seek Him, spend time with Him, pray, and love yourself. Don't stop loving you. And take care of yourself. Treat yourself just because. Until next time. Peace.